What up, guys? Over the past decade, more and more men are taking care of themselves in their image. The male cosmetics market is growing. Gone are the days when men all wore the same hairstyle and the distinctions were only reserved for boy bands or rock stars. Let's not lie to each other. We feel fresh with a clean cut. Now the bar's been raised because we want to feel fresh at home as well. We saw it recently when all our barbers were closed, because all you had to do was turn your phone on and see your ugly self close up on a video call. It just didn't quite feel right without your outlines or your fade. Faced with this situation, some even went as far as to cut their own hair alone at home. And it's not always that easy to find your ideal haircut. That's why today we will analyze the 7 types of male face shapes and combine it with the best haircuts, because you're all my bros. And today I will be taking care of you. And that'll be the topic of the first episode of our Self-Cut Academy.
And welcome to the SelfCutters Academy.
We start with the first form. These are the round faces. The width of your cheekbones and the length of your face are more or less the same. We also notice a more rounded chin. This round shape usually gives off a nice appearance, but it also happens to be pretty feminine as well. If you fall into this category, then you probably know this by now. Now, to highlight your more masculine features, we will have to draw more rectangular angles. For that, give yourself height and volume on the top of your head to lengthen your skull. And when I say add right angles, please be natural, because Uncle Kimmy clearly abused it. Oh god. The featured look for you will have to be short on the sides, so a high gradient is really your best bet. A beard and hair with a slightly messy style will allow you to get a more laid-back feel. Either way, avoid length on your sides, but don't shave everything because then your head will look even more circular. If you wear glasses, go for a rectangular frame, because if you put on the round glasses, it will accentuate the roundness of your head even more. The second type of face is the oval type, which is halfway between the round and square shape. The shape of the face is not very defined on the top nor at the jaw. The rendering of your face is symmetrical and uniform. You're lucky you can afford any hairstyle you want. You're clearly the boss, so indulge yourself. You can have long hair or short hair. You can try any type of layered hair. By the way, check out our channel, we'll teach you how to step-by-step cut yourself at home. If you have a little baldness, a shaved head will look great on you. But it would be a shame. Just look at Beckham. He understood that he could have fun with his hair. And he didn't get those hair implants for nothing. We'll actually talk about that a little later in a special video for implants. But let's move on to the next face shape, which is the diamond. Diamonds are the type to have widespread cheekbones that clearly show you're the descendant of apes. For you, it's very simple. The goal will be to give width at the top and bottom of your head. A beard is a great option. It will allow you to erase the lines of your cheekbones. And for your cut, don't make it a high fade, instead go with a low fade. It will allow you to harmonize everything nicely. It is especially at the junction between the sides and the top of your head that you need added thickness. Ain't that right, Arnold? Well, that's a perfect transition that was totally improvised, because here we are live and onto the fourth form, the rectangular face. Not particularly hard to identify because their jaws are square, which gives off typically masculine traits. Why do you think Schwartzy was cast as Terminator, or that Ben Affleck plays superheroes like Batman or Daredevil? God damn, that was a good example. Regarding the style to adopt, you have the head of a man, a real one, so you don't particularly need a beard since you already have a square jaw. You basically have free range when it comes to your haircut. Too much volume may lengthen your skull, so keep it simple. A buzz cut, a Caesar cut, or a wave cut is fine. Afterwards, you're still versatile and you can allow yourself to innovate. You and your superhero head. Conversely, if you're an anti-hero, you must have the heart-shaped face. You're cute. Careful, I'm not actually making fun of you guys. I know I sound like a clown here, but personally, I too am part of the category. But don't worry, I'm here to help you. Because our ugly faces, we can help each other. So like the shape of a heart, we have a chin that tends to slim down and a forehead that's quite too large. If you're lucky enough to be bearded, once again, it will allow you to make your jaw more square. To cover your forehead, a lock of hair can be very useful. Otherwise, turkey really is a solution. The weather's great and you can finally get your hair back. Without transition, we're moving over to the triangular face. They have a V shape at the bottom that's slightly different than the heart shape. Here the face tends to be longer. It's quite an atypical face with a strong personality. This is actually quite well understood in Hollywood, as they're often depicted as the bad guys. Again, having a beard will allow you to decrease that V shape and fill your cheeks, which are hollow. Hairstyled backwards might be the move for you. I would also avoid cuts with too much volume on the top because it will lengthen your face even more. Now this is only my advice. You can do whatever you want with your hair. My advice is based on logic and geometry. Which brings me back to math at Leesville High School. I remember all the Indian people there. They had very similar skulls, which I then did the research for, bringing us to the final face shape, the oblong skull. Okay, now these people are endangered because they're hiding behind their cuts, but I know you exist. The best example is CR7, because at the World Cup he did the unthinkable and cut everything. And this is where I have high school flashbacks. With short hair and this head shape, we observe a nice right angle at this intersection. So if you want to reduce this, it will not be enough to grow a beard. You will need to grow more volume on the top. And that's about it for me, guys. I invite you to take a screenshot of our 7 face shapes and share it on WhatsApp. Do a good deed and help your friends find their best haircut. If you want to subscribe, it's completely free for the first year and the second year. So subscribe. In addition, it really helps us on our You know what? Really, guys, please subscribe. As for us, we will meet again very soon. I've got some really great stuff
in the works, so definitely stay tuned. Thanks for watching.